All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy True Inferno, and welcome to the third installment of International Inferno. Alright, so I guess we can start off with what happened Wednesday. So as you saw at the beginning of this video, me and the family, we went to the beach. So, you know, we was just kicking it there, and even though I was able to barely connect there, but it was really unstable, and there wasn't really any Pokemon spawning there. Like, there was Pokemon rarely spawning there. I think I only saw one Pokemon spawn there. So there's not a lot of footage with the camera in regards to the beach, but I did take a lot of footage because one of the things that I did was I actually managed to jet ski. And I will admit, I was very, very nervous to say the least. Alright, so I'm jet skiing right now by myself, one hand no less though. This is crazy right now. Look at this. I will admit, I'm a little bit scared, but you know, this is actually pretty cool right here. This is actually pretty cool. As long as I don't go fast. Real talk, I could play the game right now since I'm going kind of slow. And I'm not sure if I got connection from way out here though. But yeah, this is pretty dope right here, man. So yes, man, jet skiing on the beach. I don't want to go way down there, 'cause I don't know what's down there. But yeah, this is pretty cool. So yeah, man, stay tuned, y'all. And here's the deal. The reason why I was nervous is this. One, I can't swim. So for me to see all of that water, because this is the ocean. Like, the beach is by the ocean. So to know that and to see all that water, and like, you can't jet ski around people who are swimming, so you got to go further out. So for me, even though I'm wearing a life jacket and things of that nature, but for me to see all of that water and jet skiing, it was a bit scary, I will admit. And two, sharks. So at the resort where I'm at right now, and because there's like a little, I guess you could call this part of the ocean as well, where we at right now, there was a sign that says sharks are known to swim by here. So I'm like, oh man, there's sharks in these waters. So for me to jet ski in deep water, and with the possibility of sharks coming around, even though I was told, oh no, sharks don't come down there, but you never know. So it was crazy. And then while I was jet skiing, I did look, but not literally looking at the water, like stuck my hand, I just looked down and I saw, okay, that's a stingray, and I'm hoping that that's a dolphin, you know. So, but I was a little bit nervous of what was down there, but for the most part, I had fun jet skiing. And after that, I fell asleep on the beach, and then some of my family members did the banana boat, which I didn't want to do. And once they got done with the banana boat, like, we as a family, we just played in the water. It was pretty cool. It was pretty funny. Got some pictures in, got some videos in, things of that nature. And even though I couldn't bring this thing with me while jet skiing, but the footage I got from my camera was nice. It really was nice. So after that, I hung out by the pool here and just relaxed and chill, got me a drink or whatever. And then I came back, changed clothes, and then we had dinner at the Edgewater, which is, again, by the pool, and it was like blah. And after that, we went to the casinos. So, and of course, I was there to try and get Pokemon. And again, the Wi-Fi was unstable. So there was a Corsola there, and I could, at this one spot where the Wi-Fi is terrible, like you would lose connection unless you were signed in for some private Wi-Fi. But outside of that, it was hard to connect. Therefore, I had to miss out on that Corsola. And that Corsola at that Pokestop haunted me all week for the most part. So Monday I caught a Corsola at the airport. Tuesday I caught a Corsola in downtown Bahamas area. Wednesday, nope. So with that said, let's move on to Thursday. And yeah, this was like a low point for the vacation. Not just for me, but for some of the family members who took part in this. So while my 3 younger cousins and their friend, they went to the zoo, and they, you know, the buzz was all on them, and they even held a giant snake. And if I was with them and I saw the giant snake loose, I'm like, I'm going the other way. Bye. Peace. But instead, the rest of the family was like, hey, we're going to downtown Bahamas to do some shopping, and there's this presentation that they were offered to take part in, whereas if we did it, we would get $100 or $75. So I'm like, yeah, let's do that. And plus, I'm gonna go to the downtown Bahamas, look for some more Corsolas, possibly Heracrosses, because what you didn't see episode 2, or not episode 2, but you know, the second installment was that there was a Heracross in the area, but it was too far. We were going the opposite direction from it, and it was in a spot where I don't know if Wi-Fi was present there. So I was like, I had to give up on it. So we went to the seminar, and we was in there for like 2.5 hours. Like, it was crazy. So basically, it's a travel agency or something like that where they want you to be a member so you can travel all the time and get all these discounts and things of that nature, blah, blah, blah. But it costs way too much money. And they want you to do it right there on the spot, because you couldn't do it online, you couldn't do it over the phone, because that's against the law here. So yeah, we wasted about like at least 2.5 hours for nothing. And then the 4 of us, because they had to split us up, like, you know, some of us couldn't know each other, things like this, blah, blah, blah. So I was in a group of 4, and we all got $100 total. Not $100 each, but $100 total. So we ended up with $25. I'm like, oh my gosh, I could have been out hunting for Pokemon. And so after that was over, we did manage to go to the downtown Bahamas area, and there was like 2 Heracrosses. One was in the ocean at a Pokestop that was in the ocean. I don't know. I didn't even try to get that one. But there was another one closer to me by that restaurant where we was at on Tuesday. And then when I went over there, they both disappeared and the connection acted funny. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I missed out on a total of 3 Heracrosses, but I wasn't really tripping about that because I went to GoFest last year. So I got my Heracrosses from there, so I was straight on that. But no Corsolas popped up down there. So after that, you know, we did some shopping, and the stuff that I got, the necklace is actually in my bag, which is packed already. But I got this bracelet. This is a male bracelet, by the way. So I'm like, you know, cause they gave us like, what is it? Some Bahamian money. So I'm like, I don't want to bring this back, so let's just spend it. So after that, we came back, we ate, and then we went to the casino again. Now here's where things got interesting. Now throughout that whole day, I saw a grand total of, I believe, 5 Corsolas. I saw one early in the day, and I couldn't get it. And that was before we went to the seminar in downtown Bahamas, things of that nature. And then the other 4 was at night. Now, this time I was playing on my main and my alt. So the one that I was able to get, I caught on my main and my alt. And then I trade my alt to my main, hoping for a shiny Corsola. It didn't go through. And then on my main, I caught a really good IV Corsola. So that was what's up. And then I caught, and then there was 2 more that spawned. One was like on the other side of Atlantis. I had to take the street and embark on like a 15-minute walk to get back there. But again, because of the lack of Wi-Fi, I couldn't get it. So I was able to explore most of Atlantis, and which was pretty cool. It was a bit of an adventure. And one more thing, you know, in the midst of all that, they have this, I guess, an aquarium in there called Aquaventure. And here's the deal about this. At some parts of Atlantis, you will need a wristband. Now, you get these wristbands from either staying at one of the 3 hotels or resorts that are a part of Atlantis, or you just gotta purchase it separately, rather. And I did neither one of those. So obviously, if you try to go to Aquaventure or any parts of Atlantis that requires a wristband during the day, I truly, even though I haven't done that or tried to do it, I truly believe that security or the staff would have been like, where's your wristband or where's your key card, things of that nature. But at night, it's a different story. They don't care. Those spots are abandoned. So either you could have a wristband or not, from there anyway. You can just freely walk through that joint. So I was walking through Aquaventure. I did that 2 times this week. The second time I went really far, and here's where things got crazy. So if you go through Aqua Adventure at night, it feels like a scary version of Legends of the Hidden Temple. It was that creepy. It was so dark. It felt like a maze. You know, you got all these pine trees and all these leaves, big leaves and things of that nature. It felt really scary. It felt like actual adventure. So I'm walking, and then, you know, this is either over or underneath water that have fish and giant stingrays and things of that nature. So I approached this scary bridge, and before I walked on the scary bridge, because Aqua Adventure runs throughout the entire Atlantis, in my opinion, and I could have used that to get to the back of Atlantis, because if I would have just tried to straight up walk back there, they would have asked for your wristband or key card. That's why I took the street and went the long route and got back there. But anywho, I tried to walk on that bridge, but before that, I looked over the railing and looked in the water, and I noticed that there was a net in the middle of that water. I'm like, why is there a net there? And then I looked down, and I saw a hammerhead shark. And I was like, no, I'm going back. So then I went back, because sharks are my #1 fear. So, and speaking of hammerhead sharks, shout out to Lady Catherine, because there's an inside joke involved in that. So if you're in that chat, you know what that joke is, and y'all stupid for that. But shout out to my twin, love you. But yeah, I saw that hammerhead shark. I'm like, no, we going back. I'm going back. So I never even got on that bridge. I just turned around and walked straight back. Even the walk back was scary. Like I said, it was dark, and it was like a maze-like feeling. Like Legends of the Hidden Temple, but dark and scary. It was crazy. It was really crazy. But I still made my way back there, because again, I took the street, and that was like a 10-15 minute walk. And again, there was a Corsola back there, but I couldn't get it because of the lack of Wi-Fi. And unfortunately, and then here's another thing that happened to me this week. On Tuesday, Wednesday night at the casino, same spot, same gym, Lunatone spawned. So I got 2 Lunatone spawns in the Bahamas at the same gym, back-to-back nights. So that was pretty crazy right there. And then I came back here, had a drink, and then went to sleep. And today is Friday, the day before EV weekend. So by the time you're seeing this, it'll be on Saturday, and we about to leave in a few hours. We're gonna leave the Bahamas in a few hours. So there you go with that. All right, so here's what's gonna happen over the next few days. So basically, you're gonna see videos of me covering Community Day, or Community Weekend rather. So we're talking tomorrow, Saturday, and then Sunday, which will be the next day. So you're gonna see videos from those weekends, or those 2 days rather, on Tuesday and Thursday. And then next week, Saturday, you will get my overall review of the Bahamas, of my trip to the Bahamas, whether it was Pokemon Go related or not. So you're gonna get my in this place as well, because this is like a resort right here, an all-exclusive resort right here. So you're gonna hear my thoughts on all of that. So you can learn from what I did, learn from what I didn't do, and things of that nature. So with that said, y'all know who this is. This is your boy, the new Jay Gatsby, aka New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah. After you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the bell icon so you never miss a new video or a live stream ever again. Thanks, guys.